Sue.
Oh my god, it's so loud! You're right. I forgot the TV was on.
Great Scott, that was
Okay.
so loud.
You want to go ahead and...
Hello, everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to another episode of the Crypt Twins.
Ooh, came in on both your ears that time.
Anyway,
Sorry.
hope you guys are having a fantabulous day
Yay.
and enjoying the new format we're doing. By now, we would have had two other little videos come out during the week. And Iowa,
What's the other video?
Indiana, they already came out. They came out on Tuesday and Thursday of this week because it's Sunday. September the 18th, or
Yeah.
September, excuse me, the 19th, when we're filming this.
Oh, yeah. Well,
When this video goes live.
Well, yeah, Indiana will hit, but do we...
Indiana's going up tonight.
Yeah. What are the other? What's the other one you're talking about then?
Oh my gosh. I told you what we were doing.
Oh, that's right.
I told you.
So
So this is the way, since I was trying to be coy with it and be funny, and Adam's being stupid. What happened was...
what had happened was...
The plan was the videos will be coming out, the audio will be coming out on Wednesdays of each week of the video that's going to be coming out on Sunday.
I'm
And
tracking
then
that.
on Monday or Tuesday, and then Thursday of the following week, you'll get two little 10-minute videos based on parts of the main video that was released on Sunday. So you should be getting 3 videos per week, Sunday being the first of the week, and then
Hey.
2 smaller videos.
Okay.
And the audio for the next coming up one will come up on Wednesdays.
Okay, cool. I didn't even know that.
We talked about this.
I don't believe you did.
I believe we did. Anyway, so that's
he's a
how
liar
it's going
and
to
a cheat.
That's how it's going to go from here on out. So hopefully it is enjoyed by everyone. A little bit different setup. You can see there's no laptop here.
No. You can't
Where-
even see what my hands are doing down here. What are they doing? Who knows? Maybe clicking some things?
You can't hear it either because the mouse is so dang quiet.
They're going to hear that one.
No, you ain't. Okay, you can only hear it if you slap your finger on it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't click my buttons.
So, last week was
Indiana.
if you guys were tracking. Talking about the Puckwudgie, which was the main meat.
In the Menchinabeck monster, and then the Crosley monster. Those were our little ones.
The littlest one, the mud mermaids.
Yeah.
And the wrong
Sad.
ones. The wrong type.
Sad, wrong mermaids. How dare they hurt my feelings? But we're going to go over today the state of Iowa, whose state anthem we were going around and finding out different little things about the states here, and going into Iowa State and come to find out there's at least 4 states that all have the same anthem, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
We got Michigan, we got Maryland, we got Iowa, and Florida all have the same real song. Or Florida had the same
Florida
song.
had it for a little bit, yeah.
Florida's changed.
But
Basically, it's the "Oh Christmas Tree" song changed with
Iowa.
Iowa and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go into kind of our assumptions going in. And I didn't have a lot of assumptions for Iowa going in, but then I don't know. There was a lot more to it than we thought.
There was more things, more cryptids for this one that I kept seeing a lot of that I didn't expect. That was a little interesting.
And one of the best things about what we did find is no Sasquatch, really.
Well, I did see one thing saying they called it wild men, which I guess they just lumped in everything.
Yeah.
They lumped in all the different... Because I can get...
Well, that's what the Crosley monster was part of, was the wild men as well.
But it was also Sasquatch.
Same Quinch.
It's the same thing. So it's going to be there. It's just the prevalence of it is not as high as the rest of these cryptids that we did see.
Well, and then we saw much different types of cryptids. Cryptids. There's a couple different ones. So but going in, I thought we were gonna have more Sasquatch than anything because I was a lot of kind of forest and things of that nature. I would never have thought we'd have a lot of I don't think we'd have a lot of the other kind of cryptids that we're seeing here.
Oh yeah, it's interesting. A lot of it. I mean, there is a couple different waterways. There's a couple of different big passages.
What's a waterway, Adam?
We've been over this, and that was something. Yes, I understand I was wrong, and I've come to terms with that.
That's good. A waterway is a lake.
It can be a lake. Yes.
It is a lake.
A lake can be a waterway.
A lake is a waterway.
Why
is it different?
Why are you doing this?
Why?
What? No, it's not. Because a lake can be too shallow for a boat to be on, and then therefore cannot allow
Can a
passage.
lake be classified? Can it be classified as a lake if it's too short? Also, how
lakes,
short of a
Salt lakes?
those don't have
Salt
any water?
lakes. Yes, they do. They have a very thin amount of water on
They
top.
do not.
Some of them do, I thought.
No.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's a mirage that you see.
I think I might
Salt
actually
lakes
have
have
this one.
absolutely no water. They're desert, you dummy. That's why they're called salt lakes. They're dried up lakes.
Lakes have water. Great Salt Lake. Largest saltwater lake. The Great Salt Lake is the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere.
It doesn't have any
Its depth
water.
is only 32. Its depth's 32 feet and 10 inches.
Oh, that sounds like a boat can go in there.
I'm not saying. I didn't say that. I'm saying. I like how you're trying to skip over the whole fact that
I didn't think there was any water. The Salt Lakes don't have. There's no water. There's not supposed to be any water in there. I thought.
It's called the Great. Look at the water. It's on the map. You can see it.
We were talking about two different things. I thought you meant the salt flats. That's what you were saying was the salt flats.
Look at this. Look at this.
You weren't talking about those.
I was
and
talking
you
about these.
know it.
The ones in Utah. There's ones in Utah that get very, very,
No.
very shallow.
No.
Yes, they do.
That's not what you were talking about. You meant the salt flats.
Because Jess's brother has gotten his car stuck out there when in the water and such.
Stuck in.
Shut your mouth! Emma says stuff with the southern twang. It's hilarious.
Stuck in and such. Okay, well, regardless.
Anyways, I'm right.
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
Not every lake is a waterway, but every lake can be a waterway.
This isn't one of those Venn
It has to
diagrams,
be-
dude.
It has to be deep enough.
Adam, even if it's like 2 feet deep, you know what can float on that? My
Ooh.
kayak.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a boat? Is it a boat? Is it a boat?
Oh, look at it.
It's a waterway.
Ooh.
A lake is a
What
waterway.
if it's only 6 inches deep?
Paper boat.
Anyways, before we continue to argue about things that don't matter because Michael likes to make up false scenarios in his head.
What are you talking about? That was a totally real scenario. And I could have sworn you meant salt flats. I was so
So
confused.
the vegetation, there's tall grass prairie, savanna in the upland areas with dense forest and wetlands in floodplains and protected river valleys. Pothole wetlands in northern prairie
Prairie
areas. Most of Iowa is used for agriculture, crops cover about 60% of the state, grasslands over 30%, and forests cover 7%. Urban areas and water cover 1% of each.
Oh, dope.
So that's actually pretty interesting.
Very, very, very wild all over Iowa. If only 1% is urban.
Not very wild. Agriculture and crops cover 60% of the state, which means it's farmed land.
I guess that's true.
And then only 7% is forest. 30% is prairie and wetland, so that would be more of the wild.
Oh.
So I could see that with the wetland being said there, possibly a river monster. But yeah, urban and water and other water cover another 1% each.
Maybe a lake monster.
Maybe a lake monster, a waterway monster. Who knows? So, I'm gonna kick you.
I will kick
In the
you
butt.
in the... Ooh.
So
Call me.
would you like to say what is this our? Is
I
this
think that
our,
could be the main meat.
Or this is our main meat.
Time for mean meat.
Main meat.
How did you get that so tasty?
You don't have to smack it.
I want to.
Okay, so the one that comes up if you look up Iowa cryptid,
The first one,
the first one
basically.
that pops up to like the related searches of Iowa cryptid is this guy right here called the Van Meter monster.
Man, you took a hard M to that meter, like it was going to read
I
something
don't,
different.
I don't know
The
if
Van
it's meter or
Me-
mater. I don't know how people in Iowa talk.
And it's spelled just like meter.
Hey, so yeah, and red is spelled just like read. We went over this last time.
I don't think
Words are
Iowas
spelled.
would do that.
I don't know, man. They were owned by the French at one point.
Were they?
Yeah, remember? Look at their flag. It's got French stuff in
Oh
it.
yeah, their French flags. Yeah,
They got French and stuff in it.
there it is.
Yeah, but anyways,
There, look at it. There it is.
there it is.
Look,
I can't believe it materialized right then.
Hey.
Look, wait.
a little bird.
It's gone.
Oh no!
And now it's back. And now it's gone.
Don't
Now
do
it's
that!
back.
Stop that!
And now we're...
Shut it up!
It's
No, we're not anywhere.
gone. Now it's back.
Oh my gosh!
I'll leave it alone now. Michael's going to have fun with that later.
With a waterway.
So it said that it was terrorizing the town back in 1903. It was a town called Van Meter, or Van Meter. Gosh, stupid. It several
What?
for several nights it harassed the small town before slinking back into the dark recesses of the unknown, leaving behind little more than questions and possibly a cast of its footprints. This is from pararational.com, by the way. Van Meter Monster. So it goes on to say maybe it's a cousin of Mothman. It's described as half human and half animal with horns, and this doesn't look like a Mothman. It looks like a dinosaur.
Looks like a pterodactyl.
Is that a unicorn horn?
Nah, dude.
Or is that a laser
It's gotta be a
beam?
laser beam.
Okay.
Glowing eyes. Yeah. Could the story have grown a bit, and the glowing eyes be reimagined as actual shooting beams of light? So no, that's just like somebody's rendition.
Somebody's
dude.
rendition. Okay.
So what's weird about that? People are like, it's the cousin of the Mothman.
Yeah.
It's a couple states over. Mothman is native to West. Okay, like he actually lives out there, and it's a real thing. It's a West Virginia thing.
I hear banjos in my head whenever I hear West Virginia.
I mean, that's why whenever I tell about when I used to live up in Roanoke, and people are like, "Oh, what part of Virginia is that?" It's about as close to West Virginia where you can almost start hearing banjos.
It's also
Mom hates it when
also
we
you're
say-
in Franklin County too.
Franklin County, that's a whole different animal.
Moonshine Company, Moonshine County of the World or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Get moonshine, dude. Everybody could get moonshine. Like, I mean, I think I told you my assistant manager when I worked there. He was talking about he was going to go to a party out in the woods because you do that in Roanoke, and he was like, "Yeah, we got a guy coming in. He's going to be." He drove like a 3-wheel motorcycle that had moonshine in the saddlebags.
Okay. That's like some. That's gonna be horrible to get into a car wreck with.
That's what he carried it with. And, well, he had 3 wheels, so it's not like it was going to flip
Yeah,
over.
I know.
really
But like,
easy.
imagine like just the tiniest spark hitting that jet fuel.
That'd be terrible. But I mean, he was like, "Yeah, do you want a bottle?" I was like, "You can just get that." He's like, "Yeah." Like, okay.
It's funny.
I didn't get one, but
So, interestingly enough, so they said it looks like it could be a pterodactyl. People think that it might be
a pterodactyl.
It might be a long lost dinosaur of some sort that is very good at going away from Google and all their satellites as well as everybody else. They also bring up the fact that it might be a version of Thunderbird, which we've covered a couple times.
Thunder Cooper Falconbird.
Arizona had the Thunderbird as well.
Yeah, that one's more. That's more originates with the American Indians
Yeah, exactly.
than anything else.
So the beast seems to care little for the efforts to kill. Oh, sorry. What is known is that the beast seemed to care little for the efforts to kill it or drive it away. Yeah, so apparently during this attack in 1903 of that week, there was this guy. His name is U.G. Griffith, at least is what this website says. He fired at it as it flew across building tops. The following night, the town doctor and a bank cashier, that's a very odd couple, had encounters with a Van Meter monster and fired on it as well. Why did the doctor have a gun?
I love that they had guns.
Yeah, I do too.
That's pretty great.
The beast shrugged it off the bullets like a minor nuisance. So
Wendigo.
This is a newspaper transcript from the Van Meter Monster article. Awful winged form shedding dazzling light terrifies an Iowa town. The world, New York, 5 October 1903. Des Moines. It was written up in Des Moines for some. Oh yeah, Des Moines, Iowa. Idiot.
I can read now.
You want to read now?
No, I was just making fun of you.
Shut your mouth. The town of Van Meter, containing 1,000 persons, is terribly wrought up
Here you go.
by what is described as a horrible monster. Every man, woman, and child in the town is in a state of terror, and fully half of them fail to close their eyes and slumber except in broad daylight. Friday night, while the population was keeping the dreadful vigil, every electric light in the city was kept burning to satisfy the most timid. That's funny. Kept burning. You don't understand electricity.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's 1903. The monster put out its appearance Monday night.
We do say
Eugene
the bulb
Griffith-
burned out.
Yeah, I know. But that's true. Eugene Griffith had an implement dealer, drove into town at 1 a.m. and saw what seemed to be an electric searchlight on Mayer and Griggs' store. While he gazed, it sailed across to another building and then disappeared. His story wasn't believed until next day, when Dr. A.C. Olcott, who sleeps in his office in Principal Street, was awakened by a bright light shining in his face. He grabbed a shotgun
That's what's up.
in his office. That's where his shotgun was.
Heck
'cause that's
yeah.
where he was sleeping. Ran outside, saw the monster, had bat wings, a dazzling light, and a horn-like protuberance in the middle of the animal's forehead, and gave off a stupefying odor that almost overcame him. That's pretty interesting, though. This is a whole article.
But the climax came Friday night.
Yes, the whole town was
Was
aroused.
by this time.
What is wrong with people? Professor Martin, principal of the school, decided upon description that it was an antediluvian animal. What does diluvian mean? Pre-time? I don't know what that. I can't remember what look it up on your phone, so I don't look stupid. And we can just
You still look stupid.
shut up. Shortly after midnight, J.L. Platt, a foreman of the brick plant, heard a peculiar sound in the abandoned coal mine, and as the men had reported a similar sound before, a body of volunteers started an investigation. So they said that there was a monster accompanied by a smaller one as well. Again, the whole town was aroused, and a vigil was maintained the rest of the night without
Interesting.
result.
Antediluvian, of or belonging to the time before the biblical flood.
Oh, interesting.
Which, oddly enough, the flood has been notated in different histories.
That is true. So, story of the monster started to die with people's memory of it, pretty much. The older people stopped talking about it.
Yeah, Biden used to remember what it was too, but he forgot it.
This is
Oh, shoot.
So there's actually a
Connect.
book called The Van Meter Visitor, A True and Mysterious Encounter with the Unknown. It covers all details and nights and terror that the people of Van Meter experienced and some possible answers to what the creature was that descended on them. I don't know, man. That's
It's a lot of people who saw it and shot at it.
However, it was only there for a week. And
But
now
it
it's
was
gone?
there for a week?
It was there for a week and then gone? So it says that they left, the two monsters returned and disappeared down the shaft.
Wait, there was two monsters?
Yeah.
I thought there was only one.
No, I said this earlier. You weren't paying attention. Presently, the monster emerged from the shaft, accompanied by a smaller one.
What shaft are we talking about?
Abandoned coal mine.
Okay.
So now we need to go to Iowa.
Yep, and go
Find
to a
this
coal
coal
mine.
mine.
And just jump down the shaft and don't look.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to hit the shaft!
That is interesting, though. I mean, like, there's like 50. How many people were there? So we've
You
got
got the doctor, you got the Griffith guy.
yeah,
you have
Griffith was the first.
And the principal.
You've got the doctor,
Yeah. Who actually
Peter
shot
Dunn,
it?
the cashier,
And he shot it too, right? Yeah,
They
he
were
loaded a
shooting- yeah.
repeating shotgun, which is
Dr.
pretty sick.
O.W. White, another doctor.
Yep.
What? Seen to travel in leaps like a kangaroo, using its huge
Beak?
featherless.
It uses his beak in the manner of a parrot.
That's weird. Sidney Gregg, another person, so 5.
And all of them kind of describe, at least two of them
Professor
describing
Martin,
it.
6.
At least most of them start to say it smelled bad too. Like it had a weird smell.
Yeah, so at least 8 people saw it within a couple days.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Weird.
I don't know. That's a pretty. I don't know.
It was just like an alien.
Huh?
What is it? Have you seen an alien? Have you seen an alien, please? What if it was like in a...
Saw this video where it just showed Joe Rogan like staring like, and then on the other side was just an alien just sitting like this. Like that's exactly how he would be.
Oh yeah. I think all of us would be like that.
Yeah. So I don't
Oh, there's
know.
some comments here.
Probably some kind of an organic machine.
Okay, high jump, 235.
Bob, it's a pterosaur. All right. Let me.
What the heck is a pterosaur?
Let's look it up. Search the web for pterosaur.
Search the web for pterosaur.
Why is there like an...
It's a pterodactyl.
So these thingies.
Yeah, it's basically a pterodactyl is what they're saying.
With a longer beak,
So,
basically.
okay, this is going to sound stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen, I mean, you've seen the Journey to the Center of the Earth things, and have you heard about the Hollow Earth theory and about what's going on with it?
Mm-hmm.
So the Hollow Earth theory talks about, you know, there's a whole spot in the middle of the Earth where there's these dinosaurs and stuff that live in the area.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
This is not. This is a 160 million years old winged lizard.
Oh.
Dude, I thought that was a picture of now, and I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I was going to lose my mind.
Yeah, same here.
I was going to be... Yeah, it was going to be super weird. But anyway, what if they flew down the shaft of the Hollow Earth, Adam? Where our reptilian overlords from the mountain of Mount Shasta live in.
Mount Shasta?
Not Mount Shasta. What? There's a mountain that they live in.
Of course they live in a mountain.
They live in a mountain, and that's how they get in and out. They're the lizard people. What's their name, Adam? What are the names of the lizard people? Come on.
Hollywood.
No. Dang it. What's the race of humans? What's the race of... Anunnaki!
Anunnaki.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right.
The Anunnaki. That's a weird
That,
tangent.
I mean, I could see why somebody would say that this is what that is. But
But
it's a dinosaur. It's been dead a long time.
he been dead a long time.
Look
Look
at
at
this.
that thing. Oh, that's a toy.
You're a toy.
You're a towel. You're a towel.
Um,
I don't know. That's
but
pretty interesting.
I don't, because like the way the guy describes it too, he said it has a pointy thing on the top of its head, has long leathery wings.
Dude, what? Okay. And you think they wouldn't have had these kind of drawings and stuff to look at.
No, they wouldn't have. When was the first? Hold on, let me see when the first pterosaur.
First discovered at the end of that. Use your spaces. Where was it discovered at, and when was the first time it was discovered?
First discovered.
Ooh. Okay, that doesn't happen. That doesn't help. The first fossil was discovered in 1784. So they found another flying dinosaur in 1801. So it's possible they could have seen pictures of it before, and that's just how they described it. But
maybe
I don't know.
because it was.
How often would they look?
1903, right?
And how often would they look at those pictures if they're not studying dinosaurs?
And how often would that have been taught? Like in 1903.
Yeah,
Was that part of the curriculum? Was, hey, let's talk about a subset of dinosaur.
I don't know.
Instead
Maybe
of
not.
Just like dinosaurs. Yeah, who knows? That's just weird, man.
That is strange.
And the fact that there was 8 people that coincided with that story.
Sorry.
The biggest thing. So I've done this before with earlier ones that we've done.
Uh-huh.
I've actually looked into their what's it called?
Good question. I don't know.
Their census. I've looked into the census of these some of these states that we've been in,
Yeah.
and for some of the cities, just to see if these people actually existed.
Yeah, we did that back for the white thing one.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
Really went deep dove into
And
that one.
any time that I saw anything that had specific names, I would always go back and look up their census data, and you could find them. But that wasn't an actual article. That was an article
it was an
back
article from the
Des Moines.
news. Yeah.
So
Now, I do know that in the past, there was no journalistic kind of practice of any kind. It was, hey, our
Write
town
something interesting.
our town needs money.
yeah, that's another thing I was thinking of too. Because did you see all the people that it was?
Uh-huh.
There was like 2 doctors, a cashier,
Uh-huh. Whatever an
what-
implement an
implementa-
what is an implementer?
salesman.
Someone or something that puts a decision plan agreement into. That doesn't help me.
Go back. We gotta figure out what he said. Well, anyways, it was all these other people. It could have been like the city council got together because that sounds like city council types. How big was Van Meter? Was only 1,000 people in it too,
Yeah.
so it could have been just a huge hoax that they decided, hey, we should make sure people are here. We should make sure people. You want to look at a house on Zillow?
Apparently,
Why did you look that up?
because I wanted to see. Okay, hold on. How big is the monster in Van Meter? So Des Moines,
So
October 4th.
That's taking you back to Pararational, where we just came from.
Oh, never mind.
So, yeah, 1900 census that's Dallas, Colorado.
Yep.
Is it Dallas, Colorado? Or Dallas
Dallas County.
Dallas County. Okay.
Great Scott, that is so many names.
Yeah, it is. Why are you doing that? We just didn't, search.
What's the name of the guy? Griffin?
I don't know. Hold on.
There's no GRI. There's nobody there. Nope. None of that.
Hold on. His name was U.G. Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith wouldn't pop up. There was no GRIs. Wait, is Van Meter in Dallas County?
I don't know.
Let's just look up. Okay, well, so either way, what I think could be happening here, and we're not even on the
Oh, here's
is it real, is it fakes yet? Oh, that's Van Meter right there.
That was the
okay,
last
so I'm right.
name. That was the last name.
Oh, really? Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Also, this is
Not 1,000
that's
people.
like 100 people. 100. Oh, continue on sheets 2A. That'll still only be like 200 people.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's an interesting one. All right.
It's different than any other one we've looked at before.
Yeah,
so
I
that's
mean-
pretty cool.
I mean, Thunderbird. We looked at Thunderbird a little bit, and those were cited for a lot longer.
Yeah, for sure.
But you would think that if this had any type of American Indian roots, that it would have popped up in
Their
this
folklore too?
conversation. Yeah, because if it was over here, it should have been if it was this talking about the Van Meter monster.
Thanks, Cliff, for writing that.
They should Cliff. That good job.
Whoever you are,
They
Cliff.
should have. Did you just burp or did
Me?
you fart?
No.
I don't know. It was gross.
Did I burp?
I think you burped.
Did I?
Yeah. Don't
Did
do
you
that
smell
again.
something?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I'm so sorry. It probably smelled like protein.
Protein. Okay, but yeah, so
Or Mexican food.
there we go. Van Meter monster.
Oh.
Interesting.
I left Mexican food in my back seat.
Well, that's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. It was carnitas.
Ooh.
And some beans and some Mexican rice.
Okay,
I'm sad.
so there we go. That
That was our main meat.
was the main meat concluded.
Okay, you didn't have to say that after I said it.
I wanted to.
So now
Now
we're gonna
we're
get
going.
we're gonna go into the
To the
little
little
ones.
ones.
The little ones.
Yes.
Don't step on it, so small. Oh. So we have a couple different ones here. We have a river monster, which is kind of what
One of the threes.
one of the three that we normally see. We've got a little wolfy boy,
A fence rail dog.
and then the last one is what's called the thunder horse. And it looks like we do have a picture of a skeleton here, but I don't know if that's a true picture. It could
Also,
be
look,
fabricated.
do you see that mouth? Why does that look like a piranha face shoved onto a? Look at
That's
that.
a lot of teeth.
That's a lot of teeth.
It's crazy looking.
Yeah.
Okay. So starting off with the River Monster Battle of 1884.
That's a lot of words.
Yep.
First historically documented in the early 1670s.
I like how it says documented in parentheses. So 1670s European explorers Jacques Marquette and Louis Joliet. Is that how the French say it? The area of land which would eventually become known as the state of Iowa went through rather hectic establishment. Originally claimed France from 1699 until 1762, the land eventually made its way into the hands of Spain, remaining under the control of Spaniards until 1800. The area once again shifted ownership, but this time to Napoleon Bonaparte, who took control of not only it, but also an additional 828,000 plus square miles of land west of the Mississippi River. The mass of land was collectively known as Louisiana Territory, and it began the ownership of Napoleon for France until 1803. So that's part of the
Why
Louisiana.
got the French stuff up here? Now it's gone. Now it's back.
Shut! Stop! So say that's where Louisiana Purchase came in, and that's when we bought the land and we went over to the west.
Yes.
So that's where, it talks about the Louisiana Purchase.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were rotating so fast.
I thought you were skimming.
Now, so these the areas of the Louisiana Purchase included Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska, Wyoming, Montana, North and South Dakota, and Iowa. After 43 years from the initial purchase of Louisiana, of the Louisiana Purchase, and only 8 years after its establishment as an Iowa territory. Shut up.
You have to purchase Louisiana Purchase.
Shut up. 58,000 square miles it was known as Iowa, and it was granted statehood on the 28th of December in 1846. Since that time, a rich history filled with many notable events has taken place within the borders of the Hawkeye State.
Let's keep going, because this isn't made me.
Adam,
Adam,
shut up.
just gotta speed up.
Shut up.
At some point during
The story begins in November 1884. A farm located around 5 miles from the state of
Oskaloosa.
It's situated not far
Okra.
from the South Skunk Okra. It's not situated far from the South Skunk River. The farm, which was owned by Mr. James Wright, was a hog farm and was said to possess roughly 100 swine prior to the incident. These porkers, these pigs were noted for being from
You got a dirty pot belly.
You got a dirty pot belly, boy.
Get on this on my pig farm. I'm gonna hang you out to dry. I'm gonna turn you into chorizo.
Anyway, they were given a designated roaming zone. It was secured by thick barbed wire, and it looks like it only had one single entry point located opposite of the riverside. To top it off, Farmer Wright employed a loyal bulldog to keep watch over the hogs and drive away potential threats. But on the night of November 14th, at some point during the night, one of the Farmer Wright's massive hogs had simply gone missing. Upon checking the area, it was discovered that the fence had been fully intact and no secondary exit was present where the hog could have escaped from. So it couldn't have just disappeared in, the middle of the air. They looked for from
It disappeared in the air?
what?
I think you meant to say thin air, but you
What'd I
said it
say?
disappeared in the air.
In spirited thin air. Where would it go? So it looked like after another night had passed, he woke up in hopes of seeing his hog wandering outside, but it looked like he lost another hog. Same type of thing, identical to the first disappearance. It looks like when he started to go into town and try to get any answers and any help, it doesn't look... Oh, excuse me. This is written funny.
Skip down.
So fast forward to December 4th, he started missing a total of 20 hogs, but still had no idea what was going on. During one evening, he bundled up and spent the night outdoors near the river's edge to watch the hog pen from a different angle, and he kept his rifle and his lantern with him. Looks like, from what I can see, as he was sitting out there, and he was almost asleep, he saw a monster come out of the river. Came out a massive creature with a long neck, thick body, and huge teeth. So if he's that far away from it, and he saw the teeth on it, it must have been pretty big. The hogs obviously were not showing any concern about the approaching danger of the beast, and continued about their business without a care. The creature, whose bulky body was now only a few feet from the border fence, slowly rose onto its back legs and stood silent and motionless with its head and neck.
Wait, so it's walking out of the river.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it walked out. It has legs. Yeah, the picture up here.
River monster not in the water? That's a first.
A river monster not in the waterway? That's a first.
Shut your mouth. Well, anyways, what I'm saying is all these other ones have been, you see these large
the picture of
large things in the water.
So from what the looks of it is on the picture, it almost looks like a giant, like almost a turtle without a shell on it. So basically, it has a long neck and huge teeth. So what it was doing was it's just reaching its head over the side of the gate.
So here we go. Here's some got stuff right here.
What stuff?
Skunk River monster was described by Wright as being nearly 78 feet long from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail. Estimated the length of his neck was 18 feet. Distance between the forelegs and the hind legs was 40 feet, and the tail was believed to be at least 20 feet. Creature's legs were described. I thought it was going to say discreet.
His legs were discreet.
Described as being 3 feet long and were roughly as thick as a full-grown man's body. Diameter of the body appeared to be about 4 to 5 feet.
And while walking, the creature appeared to be stand about 7 to 8 foot tall. So I'm assuming its neck hung down, kind of like like this.
Yeah, he said the teeth looked like they were 17 inches long.
There's no known if
trying
it
to,
was
like,
skin
put
or
this
actually
in.
scaly.
So wait. The
So if you
diameter
look-
of the body was 4 to 5. So it was 4 to 5.
So this
feet
is a
wide.
picture of it right
Okay.
here.
No,
So that's kind of what it looked like. See, it looks kind of like a turtle without its shell. You know what I'm saying?
like one of those.
Like a
long
Florida
neck
turtle.
turtles?
Yeah, 'cause like the Florida turtle's head and neck is huge. It's really long.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could probably
but-
strangle that thing pretty easy.
So what?
You can catch one of those.
Is that where the famous choke your turtle comes from in Florida?
Chuck? Oh no, your turtle went back into its shell. That's what happens when you go in the water and it's too cold. So anyway, so with the neck being as long as it was and the body being the shape it was, it could literally reach its head over and pick up one of those 250 to 300 pound hogs.
Okay, so hold on. I'm trying to see something here because it looks like he got some people to follow him. So it says nobody in the crowd knew whether to believe him or not. So he went to go talk to people.
Yeah.
He went towards Oskaloosa and he alerted the authorities of what he's seen. Crowd began to form around the farmer as he started to talk about this crazy river monster. Nobody knew to laugh or believe him at first, but they decided to follow him because he was all shaken up. 40 men on horseback arrived, weapons in hand, with enough ammo to bring down a small army. Not long after their arrival, around 100 more armed individuals arrived on foot to help. They focused on the water. Men on foot stood equal distances apart. Okay. Spot roughly a mile away from the farm, one of the men spotted what appeared to be the back of a large creature slowly moving through the water. They recognized that what he was seeing was not a normal animal. That he shouted for them to hurry towards the location. Keep going. So they went there, unsure of what to see. Realized the dangerous situation all locals were unknowingly put themselves in. Another man on horseback by the name of William T. Smith. That's a really vague name.
So
William Smith.
William Smith.
Will Smith.
now this is a
Men in
story
Black.
all about how. So yeah.
Okay, so this actually goes into full detail about an actual.
So their actual
battle.
was battle between the people of Oskaloosa and this large river monster, but it doesn't sound
So it
like.
says they brought a 12-pound cannon, an entire keg of railroad spikes as well.
Good day.
Oh wow!
Creature made its presence known yet again at 5:20. So it looks like they even had a Captain Wilbur watch the large beast made its way from the river and approach what appeared to be a decent-sized sandbar. Making assumption the creature was going to try and pass over the shoal, Captain ordered a cannon aimed at the area and notified the gunner to fire. The men watched the water with sharp focus. They'd only get one attempt to do the shot proper, but it doesn't look
So
like.
right here it says they. So it says
They
they
did
killed
shoot
it. It said they. I think they killed it.
Well, it says they shot.
Every
it.
hit from the powerful tail, blood poured out from the deep wound behind its front leg and slowly turned the river red. Fully confident the monster was no more, men on shore brought in a team of 24 oxen to haul the large body out. Will the body be able to see in all its glory? Blah, 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 blah. This is going to be like a thing where and then the government came and seized the body.
That's what I'm trying to get down to now.
Wait. After examination, the job skinning the creature commenced.
Okay, hold on.
Oskaloosa-
Right here. So, obviously, he wanted to hold on his trophy and the commemoration of what was it doing, without the doubt, the most famous battle ever taken place near its borders. So, when all was said and done, the two displays were packaged up and sent to their final locations to be enjoyed by the curious onlookers for years to come. Okay, so all that didn't happen.
Everything that we just read was false. This whole story is false.
What?
Yeah, everything we've read is false.
Well, it says right there they have no proof that it happened.
Except we all
It
know
all
that-
happened. So, as you see, we've mentioned before in past articles, fictional accounts of both monsters and battles that killed them. So it was a story that came about. But there was a story print, and this is what I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Man, it stinks here in Iowa. Wish we could get some people here. How do you think we could do that? A river monster.
River monster that's been killed come to our town where we're so amazing. That's
Where's the stuffed animal? Safe.
yeah, we ate it, and then I burned the bones because that's the only way you
Burned the
can get rid of
bones.
it. And put it into a mortar and pestle, and I smoked it to get his power.
The next one would be the fence rail dog.
That first one was written by Adam Benedict over here at PineBaronInstitute.com.
The Pine Barren sounds super familiar.
It does, doesn't it? Pine Barren.
I remember hearing something about it.
Time suck?
I think so. Yeah.
Fence rail dog. Let me see how long this is before we start reading it.
Great Scott.
Goodness gracious. What if the crazy...
Go all the way to the bottom.
That's what I'm doing. So, hold on.
This one looks like just a scary story. It doesn't look like something. Okay, so never mind. There are people who's... I mean, it's written that there were people who said they saw it, but maybe Adam Benedict is a little bit of a liar.
Here we go again.
Oh, hi, Iowa.
What's the truth of the fence? Okay, so here, this is where he comes in.
Okay.
Nobody knows exactly when the dog was first spotted. It is known that most often seen running alongside Highway 12. Most often reported as being seen only on rainy nights or just before a storm is set to arrive. And the witnesses of the fence rail dog claimed it looked like an oversized black wolf. Didn't we talk about like a black dog in another one that we've done?
Yeah, I can't remember what say it was, but it's the same.
It's the same type story.
Well, it's the same thing. Like England has, like devil dogs and hellhounds and stuff like that. Red eyes, black fur.
They said it has the characteristics of a hyena, but it's much larger and darker in color.
Did you know female hyenas grow a fake penis?
Yes. Jesse was wanted to ask you about that. Why do you know so much about animal genitalia?
9gag is a terrible place.
Apparently so.
Did you know a duck's penis explodes? Sorry. Look that up if you want to. It's really weird.
So here's another thing he talks about.
That creature
in
cryptozoology,
cryptozoology, there's an animal known as the Shunka Warakin. Or walking?
What?
The creature was first described in an article in 1977. The unknown wolf-like dog strangely resembled a hyena. Story goes on during the mid-1880s in Montana.
Dark-colored beast that resembled a mix between a wolf and a hyena was shot at while crossing on a ranch in the Madison River.
People who managed to see it said it was black in color, having high shoulders, looks like a hyena.
So I wonder too, though. So this goes back to like the Wendigos, right? So I think the Wendigos are seen quite often as they can shapeshift into different animals.
This has recent sightings.
1991
and 1995. 1991.
Oh, here we go. 2015. That's recent.
Yeah. Well, 2017.
1991 is not recent.
Well, I mean, in the
that's 30 years ago.
I said in the grand scheme of things.
No, I know.
Because everything else we've been looking at was, I don't know, 1903, 1897.
Oh, so check this out. So along with those sightings, other encounters have been made with this beast in Nebraska, Illinois, and other parts of Canada.
That's why. I think we did in the Illinois one.
I think so. And Illinois is not out yet.
No.
I think I found all the fun stuff with that.
Well, we might have that one up soon. So, I don't know. That's another one. All right, so that is the black dog. Last one, the thunder horse. What do you want?
Oh, I was going to say, that was the little ones.
Well, I thought we had the thunder horse left. I'm skipping all the way down to the bottom. I want to see what this guy says about it first.
Let's see if he talks about it being fake, because he talked about the other one being fake. Okay, so how does the thunder horse qualify? What?
Turns out the creature they dug up was known as a Megacerops, a rhinoceros-like creature that was related to horses and went extinct around 33 to 38 million years ago. This is what I was talking about because I remember seeing that. I remember reading an article about this not too long ago, and they called it the thunder horse because in cave paintings and stuff, you could see what looked to be like a gigantic horse with fur that has a humongous horn on its face.
That's sick.
But yeah, so a Megacerops, rhinoceros-like creature, discovered by 1870. Blah 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 blah. March came the family order Brontotheridae, which, when translated from Greek, means thunder beast.
Sounds like a Rob Zombie song.
This is a creature went at 1.9 through the legend, but very real lows. The thunder horse could have long remained nothing but a legend if it was once the work of a man who made his goal to find out if the story was based in fact.
So I don't know. It doesn't sound like
it doesn't sound like a real...
Well, hold on. It says it's truly believed by the Sioux that this creature from way back in time was still being seen and was, in a way, alive during their lifetime and hunting it down local fauna of the area. So It wasn't.
So.
That what I say? The Sioux?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Sioux.
I can't remember.
Either way, it was an American Indian tribe of the Sioux, or the Sioux Indians. I'm sorry, that's how I believe that's First Nations peoples. I don't know. I don't know how you want to be called. The different ways I've seen it be called. American Indians seem to be about the most the way they want it. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. They're Americans now, just like
I'm
we
not
are.
here to make assumptions.
Sioux.
Oh my God!
That's so loud. You're right. I forgot the TV was on.
Great Scott, that was
Okay.
so loud.
So you guys heard it. We heard it.
Michael was right from
yeah,
the get-go.
Michael was right again. Good for him.
We never said our names at the beginning.
Oh crap! I'm Adam.
I'm Michael.
Just clip.
I am not clipping that.
It was so funny.
I am not clipping it at the beginning. I am not. I am not.
It's gone. No, it's not.
It's tough.
All right. So that was
The little ones.
little ones.
So
You could step on them.
good step. So tiny. So small.
So let's go back through and you want to do
Recap our little boys that we talked about today.
Yeah, sure.
So we talked about the
Van Meter monster.
Van Meter monster, and we talked about the the South Skunk River monster.
Yep.
The fence rail dog.
Yep.
And then we got ourselves the
Thunder Horse, which
Thunder
isn't
Horse.
really a cryptid as much as it is like a archaeological find.
I guess. Now the real question is,
Is it real or is it fake, Michael?
I don't know, is it?
Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? Is it fake? Is it real? This is fake.
I might have to redo the audio for that.
Never. I am never doing that again. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, look at that scale. Oh, I'm way too high. Look at that scale.
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
And then I just was doing the acronyms, not the acronyms.
I saw.
Just the letters
I know.
before.
Good luck with all this.
Van Meter Monster.
The
VMM.
VMM. You have to make that text really tiny for this one.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Skunk River Monster, SSRM.
It's going to be RM
Or you
for
can-
River
or
Monster.
that's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Van Meter Monster. So, 10, super real.
4.
I'm at the wrong end. 4?
For the
You're going to say 4 for the Van Meter Monster. You know what I'm saying? 0.
Zero?
There's no way this exists. Because back in 1903, you know, it was a podunk little crap town with stupid Van Meter. And you know what happened? There were like
1,000 people.
1,000 people in it.
I'm pretty sure I made all the evidence to tell myself it was 0 when I was like, yes, this. Because when you look at all the people that were in the report of it, it's the doctors, it's the cashiers, from
it's
the
people-
bank, it's the people that are selling stuff.
Why did
It's,
everybody come to my town?
it's the city council, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So, no,
yeah,
0.
0.
0.
0 on that.
0.
Skunk River Monster.
We were basically told it was a 0.
I told it was a 0.
Another thing just like Van Meter. Dang Van Meter people trying to
What
get
about,
people to come to their dang old thingies.
What about black dogs?
I don't know, black dogs we've seen in other places.
Black dogs we have seen in a lot.
and
of
and
places.
like I said, and they're in Europe too, not just in the Americas.
That's one
so,
of the things where I treat it almost like a Sasquatch
Sam Squinch, yeah.
because it's
But I think it's
everywhere.
going to be. I think it's more of a 4 than a 5 because I don't think it's cryptid. I think it's an animal. I think
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
but you
a-
could say the same thing about Sasquatch though. If we're gonna go animal/cryptid,
I feel like a wolf dog thing is a lot closer to an ape man.
realistic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 4
Well, the
instead of 5.
bonobo apes were found recently.
In the US?
Pseudo recently. Not in the US. I mean, like in the
Oh.
jungle.
Crazy.
You know what's weird that I never thought about?
What?
Like until just like right now.
What?
There's like no natural monkeys living over here.
That's what I mean. Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah.
Everywhere, like you got baboons and stuff in Africa.
Aren't there monkeys further south, like in Mexico and in Southern America, South America?
I don't know.
What apes live in South America?
I'll look that up. But what I'm saying is like there's monkeys in a lot of other places.
Maybe
But
we
this
drove
is
them
a
out.
large expensive like land.
Well, they didn't have horses here either.
yeah, we brought those here.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't. Spain did.
Yeah.
And then American Indians were like, oh,
Big dog.
Yo,
Yo, that's hot.
We're gonna kill you so much faster now.
So much faster.
Guess what? Oh,
Like
I'm
the
on,
American Mustang doesn't make any sense because it doesn't belong here.
I'm on horseback, and now foop, 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 and they're like, I can't load on this thing.
Pretty much. No, they had repeating pistols and stuff by that time too.
Not by that time. They made them.
They
for
ended
that
up getting
reason.
that. Well, yeah, that's right. That's why the revolver.
That's where the
became
Colt
it.
comes from. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's actually. Oh yeah,
You're welcome.
Colt horses.
What can I say?
You're
Oh,
welcome.
not Colt horses.
I mean, that's
The
what.
Colt revolver.
Wasn't his name Colt? Was his name Colt?
Yes.
Oh. Well, isn't it funny that aren't horses called colts?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what a
anything
baby
about-
horse is called? A colt? Where's a mare? I know a mare is a female horse.
I don't. Okay. I don't know.
I like making this head not work straight. The last one, 0 to 10. Stop!
Okay.
Stop!
I won't look it up.
0 to 10.
The dog?
Thunder
Horse?
Thunder Horse.
Thunder Horse being alive today doesn't make any sense. No.
And people seeing it? You think? Well, I mean, not now, but like recently,
Recently,
like American Indian days, like in the early 1800s.
oof. I don't know.
Well, I still go back to the whole. I mean, there are. It's not in Egypt, but there are ancient hieroglyphs and pictographs of like Stegosaurus.
Yeah, and there's also paintings like cave paintings and stuff like that. with
Yeah,
that
so
too.
maybe not super recently, but recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now it
Was
because
definitely a
because
real
what if
animal.
because what if and this is a big what if, but so back when this thing was alive,
Yeah.
we didn't have horses here, right?
Yeah,
What if that was our horse?
true.
What if that was the horse? And we had to settle for these stupid tiny horses.
Well,
now
no,
that
this
we
is
have.
related to the horses. It's like the Mac Daddy.
but based on when they would have been alive.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about.
That'd be terrifying.
Wouldn't that be sick?
it's like a-
That's like a Clydesdale
It's
and
a
like
horse
steroids.
rhino. It's a horse rhino.
Yeah.
Also,
What does-
another thing where people might think that unicorns came from too,
Oh yeah.
but that folklore goes way back to like
That comes from narwhals.
yeah, but I mean like it goes from way back into like European
Oh yeah.
European folklore stuff.
European.
When we get to that, when we start doing those types of like
My gosh, there's so much over
that's
there.
so that's gonna be those are gonna be deep episodes. There's probably gonna be one cryptid per episode.
Oh yeah, probably.
because it's gonna be like deep history of like, well, it was seen here. It was Imagine Dragons, the band.
This is my kingdom come.
Oh goodness gracious!
So,
Imagine Dragons.
Thunder Horse, 0 to 10.
Did it exist? Not within. I'm gonna say
Is it a cryptid or not? 0 to 9. 0 to 10.
3.
Dope.
3.
We got 3, 4, 0, and
And 0. I think we have 2
0.
zeros.
We got 2 zeros.
two
'cause they're
zeros
stupid.
because they're stupid little towns.
Iowa trying to trick people to come to their state.
Yep.
Adam, what's the other state of Iowa? You did this
The
to
other
me
s-
last week. How is this for putting the shoe on the other foot? That's how you say words. It's not Iowa. It's not Idaho.
It's not Idaho.
Idaho.
Kansas. Oh, the Winchesters. There's a lot of demons and stuff.
Lots of demons and such.
Yep.
So we're going to be in Kansas next week.
Yep.
Not like Arkansas.
No, we did Arkansas already. And then after that, it's Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine.
And then we get to Michigan.
Yeah.
After Maryland and Massachusetts.
Just skip both of those.
I did.
They're on the screen.
You're on the screen.
So that was Indiana.
That was Iowa. That was Iowa that we did.
That was Iowa. Yeah, the Van Meter one. I wish it was real.
I did
That
too.
sounds really cool.
It'd be neat.
That sounds really cool. Oh, but yeah, we did say that too at the beginning, but the fact that it's a down a coal shaft, all we gotta do is go to the mine shaft, jump down it, in Van Meter. Is there one last thing before we go? Hold on.
What do you want?
I'm gonna look up to see if there's even a Van Meter mine shaft.
Probably not. Guarantee you, there's like this little. There was a thing cut into the hole of the wall, and then they taped it up or something, and destroyed it or something, and then they were like, "Oh no, We had to fill it in. Oh boy. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Van Meter, Iowa. Adam, that was Iowa. All that was Iowa. There's nowhere else called Van Meter because Van Meter's a stupid name.
I saw one that says right here, dark coal mine near Van Meter, PA.
Yeah, that's a dude's YouTube video of what looks like to be under his house.
Iowa coal mines.
All right, well, we're going to be on location in Iowa. No, we're not. So, if you guys like this video,
Or even if you didn't.
we don't care.
Get out of here. No, if you liked it,
We don't care.
if you
Shut up.
If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like.
Like button.
Like button.
Your hand went in the screen, dog.
Oh, sorry. The like button here.
Bing.
Subscribe button here.
Bing.
And
Playlist isn't up here.
yeah, all the rest of the playlist is over there. If you're listening to us on Spotify, you can hit that little heart notification. That'd be kind of cool.
We're also on Pandora too.
Pandora.
I forget to say that we're on Pandora.
Yeah.
We're also on
Instagram,
we got Instagram.
which is just the Crypt Twins, all one word. You can find us there. It's pretty easy. I'm trying to get better at doing updates and stuff.
Maybe we should do a Facebook page.
I have one built, but it's not ready yet. I mean,
Oh, dope.
it's got stuff, but it's
Sick.
there's a Facebook page, but there's not a lot on it. I mean, we don't. I gotta fill it up with stuff.
Let us know how you like the format too. We're trying things out differently.
Yeah.
I like the main meat section.
Yeah.
That was fun to
Of
make.
course, you like the main meat section.
You know, I love the slap
thwack
sound.
sound.
The flax.
So,
the whack.
If you liked it, great. If you didn't, that's cool too. We're gonna keep making videos anyway because it's kind of fun. It's pretty fun. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we will see you on the next one.
See you guys.
Well, bye. Probably gonna be one cryptid per episode.
Oh yeah, probably.
because it's gonna be like deep history of like, well, it was seen here. It was. Imagine Dragons, the band.